Hey guys, Aramis555 here, just coming to you guys with a quick deck profile. I am really looking forward to doing the MECHA and Beast deck profile for you guys. I am still testing it extensively, so I will have that for you soon. I'm just waiting on a couple cards in the mail, and then you guys can see my very consistent new MECHA and Beast build. But starting things off, I'm just kind of doing some random deck profiles, so I figured I would do UAs for you guys. I actually really like this deck. It's a lot of fun. I like how you don't need an extra deck for it. What you can see, I'm not using one. You can play extra deck cards, like I would recommend them. You could run like rank 4s, rank 6s. You could play Glow Up Bulb if you're playing, or like Naturia Beast and stuff if you're playing the Glow Up Bulb version, which I personally don't like because Laval Chain is gone now, so I really don't think that's that great. But overall, the deck is awesome. It's really good. I think it's really depressing that Konami decided that they didn't want to release more support for this deck because it was really just like one more level 4 lower monster away from being really good, and the fact that they decided not to release more support is pretty sad. I think Cosmos are cool. I definitely think that it's nice that they're doing more TCG exclusives, but the issue is that, this deck was really balanced, and the fact that they're basically making another archetype that you can already tell is going to be really broken. The fact that it's topping ARG events already just shows you that when we get the next chunk of support, it's going to be a problem. So anyways, without further ado, let's go on with the deck profile here. So we're starting things off with 1, 2, 3 Midfielder. He is your main level 4 monster. Essentially, you're going to summon him, and then you're going to bounce him back for a UA in your hand. He's also really good because first turn you're going to normal summon him with a field spell, and you're going to search out that card that you're going to bounce. Generally, I search Perfekt Ass, or Perfekt Ass is the German name is, and yeah, he's just really good. The other cool thing a lot of people forget about is the fact that if he's on the board, you can bounce back a UA monster once per turn for a different one. So that's actually really important because you can bounce back Perfekt Ass and then use him multiple times in a turn by summoning him back with Rebounder. So that's really cool. I'm playing 1, 2, 3 Perfekt Ass. I see a lot of builds only playing 2 of this. I think that's not the right way to do it. This is your Herald of Perfection. This card is the card that helps you essentially control the game, which this deck really is. It's a control deck that has OTK plays. And this card's just super good. Like, I want to basically open up with a field spell and this guy in defensive position so I can negate their plays turn 1. So I think you need to play 3 just so you can open it with it, because you're not always going to get to your field spell. So otherwise, I just want to like open this card. I'm playing 2 Mighty Slugger. Mighty Slugger is really good. He's basically your Armades. He's really good as well if you put the equip spell on him, because he goes up by quite a bit, up to 33, and he essentially gets over everything. And yeah, he's just a really good card, like all around. I think 2 is perfect. I would never run 3. I'm playing 2 rival rebounders. I've seen some people playing 2 or 1 of this. I've seen some people playing 3. I personally feel like 3 is too many because you don't really want to open this guy, but he's really strong late game. And like, he does speed up your first turn plays by getting you 2 UAs on the board, which can be really powerful. But I mean, regardless, you're still only going to get 1 search, so it's not really that great. And I think 1's not enough because this guy is just like super crucial for those big push plays. So you also need him for the combo where you can use Perfekt Ass twice in 1 turn. I am playing 1 Dunker. I've seen some builds as well playing 2 of this. I think that's cool. I just don't think that he's, like, there is the OTK with him and stuff, but I don't think he's good enough to play 2 of, just for the fact that he's level 7. So he does require 2 tributes, so that's kind of awkward if you need to tribute summon or something if you don't have a bounce play. So it can make your hands kind of cloggy, so I think that 1's just fine. And then I'm also playing 1 Blockbacker. This guy's super good. Like, he's awesome. Essentially what he does is you can, once per turn when your opponent special summons a monsters, so that's multiple monsters, you can change the battle positions, and if you do, negate their effects. That's permanent negation as well. So essentially you're going to bring this guy out, and sorry, I'm just straightening it here. And you're essentially just going to sit on this 2700 defense, and if your opponent like special summons anything, you can negate that effect. So it's really strong. Like, this can get around like a construct that summons that you're worried about. Then it won't have its Catastrophe effect anymore. You can get around, like, if they soul charge for multiple monsters, you can negate all the effects. This gets around Necros because they can't get over it because it's 27. They have to summon out Velk and attack. Just really good things like that. But even if they do summon out Velk, I mean, you can once again just negate the effect and switch it to defense. So this is basically just a lose one turn on legs, which is pretty awesome. And for the last 3 monsters, I'm playing 3 Assault Halberd. This is just because I wanted more roto targets. He's also really good because you could special summon him and then tribute summon to bring out a UA. He also floats, which is great. So he gives you constant tribute summoning. And he's also level 4, so you can do rank 4 plays, which does come in handy. It was a lot better when Lavalval Chain wasn't banned, because generally the main thing you always went into was Lavalval Chain, but since we don't have that anymore, it's not as good. But I mean, rank 4 is still rank 4, so this guy's just super strong. That's it for the monsters. 15 monsters. On to the spells. Triple UA Stadium. You have to play 3 of this. I've seen some builds playing 2. I think that's really bad. You definitely need to play 3. Like, you want to open it. Because of that, I am playing 2 Terraforming as well. Your opponent's going to basically, because this is your huge plus engine, your opponent is going to spend as many resources as possible getting this off the board. So, like, having multiple copies is really, really important. And the other thing is, these aren't ever dead. Like, you can always discard this stuff. I look at it like Dragoonities, where, like, in Dragoonities you'd run triple Terraforming and triple Ravine, and that's because you could pitch Terraformings and Ravines with Ravine. And this is the same thing with Perfekt Ace. I could pitch any card. So if I have dead Terraforming, if I have dead UA Stadium, you can just discard those. So, yeah, you need to definitely play, I think, 3 and 2. You can play 3 and 3, actually, as well, if you wanted to. Triple UA Sign Deal. This card's awesome. It's essentially a less detrimental version of A Hero Lives, which is cool. You only pay 300 times the level, which kind of makes me surprised that they made it so the Cosmo deck is only 100 times the level with the field spell. I thought that was really stupid they did that. They should have made the life points cost definitely higher, because 100 is just nothing, because you're always just going to add back generally the, what's that chick called? The Farm Girl. But this card's great. It basically just special summons. You usually are going to go for Midfielder and then bounce something back, but you can also go for the big guys, pay a little extra, bounce Midfielder, or bounce them back to your Midfielder, and bounce special the dude again, because it hasn't been special to its own effect, and then you can normal Midfielder and get another search. So there's some cool, like, 3-card combos this deck has. 3 Rhoda, just consistency, searches out your 6 targets. 3 Monarchs Stormforth. This card I just noticed, like, I was trying 1, didn't see it enough. I tried 2, wasn't seeing enough, but when I did draw it, it was really strong, so I bumped up to 3, and now it's really good. It just makes inconsistent hands better. It's your spot removal, which this deck has a problem with, getting rid of monsters that are an issue, so this gets around, like, Leo, this gets around, you know, the Shadow monsters. You can tribute off Dante, whatever. You just get over something that you're having a hard time with, and you can basically go from there. Sorry guys, I got a bit of like a cold or something. 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. This deck loses to Vanities fairly bad. That's also why I'm playing this card. I know Vanities at 1, but it's still a big problem. And I also noticed this deck loses extra hard to Skill Drain. So I think you got to play at least 2 MST just for that. 2 UA Power Jersey. This card, I see some builds playing 1. I think now that we don't have Lavalval Chain anymore, you need to play 2. Basically just so you can get to this quicker. This card's super good, just really, really strong card. Basically, it's probably one of the best equip spells that Konami's ever made. You gain, your UA monster gains 1,000 attack and defense, and then if it battles opponent's monster, it inflicts double damage. And yeah, so it's a really strong card. You get a second attack as well, which is pretty gross. Book of Moon, and then that's it for the spells. On to the traps. We have 3 UA penalty box. This card's awesome. It's just like, this is your spot removal card really, because you could just like get rid of any card in the field that's giving you a hard time and go from there. It's also awesome because if it's in the graveyard, you could banish it, and you can search out a UA spell card, which is really good. So you can search out the field spell, you can search out what the heck is it called? Signing Deal, etc., etc. Or the equip spell. 2 breakthrough skills, and then 1 Solemn Warning. So that's the deck, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will have a Herald Agent deck profile for you guys pretty soon, too. I I don't know why I'm playing that version, but I don't like the Gale Dogger version. I hate when you summon Gale Dogger against back row and they just like warning you, or not warning you, they Venus Chain you or Breakthrough Skill you or Veiler you or whatever, and you just essentially lose, so that's kind of super lame. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.